Hi, my name is Peter Sun and welcome to the Fast Business Profits live seminar. Now right now today we're running a very special promotion where we're giving you free tickets to my one-day live event coming to select cities around Australia. And I'll tell you more details about this in just a few moments. But right now let me ask you a very important question. What do all these successful people that you might have already heard about have in common? People like Mel Emery, Kevin Ray, Tom Hua, John Jian, Matt and Amanda Clarkson, Dimitri Stern, Peter Nicholas, even Evan Pagan and Frank Kern. Are you ready? Well, they were at one point in their lives either my students, got some of my books or courses, often before they actually hit the big time success, or they've been to one of my live events or even worked for me prior to becoming successful in their businesses. And right now your opportunity to attend one of my live events is there as well. Because over the last 15 years I've trained thousands of business people from all around the world on how to create fast cash flow and massive profits in their business. And now I'm putting together this special one-day event on the latest business strategies and cutting-edge techniques both on internet and online marketing as well as offline marketing. Now this is your chance to attend the #1 business and internet marketing event in Australia this year without a question. And I'm going to make it really easy for you to attend as well. And I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that in just a second. But let's just talk about, first of all, why you should attend this event. Because that's certainly a question you want to be asking yourself right now. This is unlike any other marketing event or seminar you've ever been to before. Right? It's actually going to be an intensive, full, one-day live training that's going to change you and your business virtually overnight. Now, the big names in Australia in marketing at one point have come to one of my live events or trainings and then gone on to create widely successful offline and online businesses. And now you can as well. Now, let me make one thing very, very clear before I go on though. This is not going to be one of those seminars where we just rehash old information. It's a pitch fest, you know, there's hundreds of or dozens of speakers at this event, right? The sort of typical stuff that you see at seminars all over Australia. You are only going to get basically the latest strategies for online marketing and offline marketing that work today to give you results and dollars in your bank account. And I'm going to be doing the delivery of that information. So what will you learn? Now, this is a good question, because what you're going to discover and take away from this one-day event includes things like how to outsource your business to a virtual assistant for like $3 an hour and have them run the even business for you and answer your phones and do all the emails and do all the stuff you don't want to do. One of my students has actually done this for more than 3 of his businesses, and he now only works 10 hours a week. We're also going to teach you how to make your websites convert more visitors into buyers. And you know, you're going to discover the 7 steps to turn a website that's not making money into a website that makes you money literally while you sleep. You'll also discover how to get massive amounts of free traffic from your YouTube videos. And you know, one of my students has generated, now you might find this hard to believe, but over 40 million views on their YouTube channel, literally in a space of 18 months, and sending over 70,000 visitors a month to their website. Now imagine your website getting 70,000 brand new visitors a month. Now you're going to learn how to do this and a lot more for your business. You're also going to find out how to double your productivity. And I'll show you some really simple tools and techniques to get you doing more while giving you more time off and becoming much more effective in what you do every day. You're also going to learn the latest social media techniques, right? Things that utilize, how to utilize Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Google+. I mean, come on, be honest. I mean, do you find this confusing? I know when I first looked at them, they were confusing. So not anymore, right? Because you learn how to use this in your business to give you more customer traffic, get more customers, and make you more money and generates more prospects than you've ever had before. And this is just one of the many hot strategies you're going to learn at my event for those mediums. So usually, guys, the tickets to this event are $697, but I'm giving free tickets for you, a business partner or spouse, and even a friend to come along too. And I'm going to tell you shortly why I'm giving these tickets away for free. Now, I might just give you a little bit of background as well as to who is Peter Sun and what have I done. Well, as I said, I've been in business for over 15 years. I've been in several businesses, and I've generated in my last business over $35 million in revenue, right, and profits. Now, I've published over 50 books, and I have been featured in various media, radio, TV, and magazines. Now, it's not about what I've done, though. It's more about what a business like this and strategies you learn at my events has enabled me to do. The lifestyle it's enabled me to live. And I guess, guys, that's why you're coming to this. Ultimately, you want to have more time to have with your family, to spend with your children, right? You want to be able to buy the things you want to buy, not be a slave to your business, working your butt off and not seeing any results at the end of it. I, for one, don't work in a 9-to-5 job. In fact, I haven't had one of those jobs for over 25 years now. I hated it because I was working for a boss. I was making him rich, and I was slaving away, selling my time for money. Now, I asked myself many, many years ago, there must be a better way. And now, there is, and for you as well. These days, I work only 1 or 2 hours a day. I check a few emails. Sometimes I even take the day off. A typical Monday morning is you'll probably find me hitting the jet ski out on the Gold Coast Broadwater, right, with one of my daughters. Or maybe having a surf, at my local beach, which is just a minute away from me. Basically, overall, I'm enjoying my life more now than ever before, because knowing these latest strategies for internet marketing has given me so much more freedom and allowed me to spend more time doing the things I love to do, like traveling overseas more and spending more time with family and friends. And that's because you can automate these things. We'll teach you how to automate things so the whole thing runs literally without your input. Now, if you like to have more time to yourself, work less, and get more done in your business, and start generating more leads, getting more website visitors, turning them into buyers, and start making more money and profits in your business, then register now for this free event. It's my goal to help make over 10,000 business owners become millionaires in the next 3 to 5 years, which is why I'm making this one-day event free to attend. Now, here's a fact you may not like. Right? You got to face it, though. The world has changed. The business world as we know it has changed, and it's not going back to the old ways. In fact, it changed around 10 years ago, and almost 80% of business and or source of new prospects for most industries is now happening online, using some of those strategies we're going to teach you at my seminar. If you don't catch up and understand the latest strategies and techniques that people are using, then you're going to be left behind. And your competitors will be literally stealing your customers and business away from you, and you won't even know how it's happening. So let's not make that happen. Let's not let that happen, right? This event is going to be jam-packed full of content, revealing some of my closely guarded business secrets and how I have made consistently over $1 million a year for the last 15 years, except for the last year and a half, which I've actually had some time off and just enjoyed time with my family. Now, it's not going to be me speaking and my support crew. That's it, right? It's not going to be, right? It's not going to be some multi-speaker pitch fest like other seminars, right? It's going to be me speaking. I'm going to have some support crew there to help me, but it's not going to be like a talking hot seminar where you just sit there and hear me talk. And then you go back to your, doing things the way you are, right? And the ways that weren't working, and not follow through or do anything. No way. No, it's not going to happen at my seminar. Now, I think of this event more as a hands-on workshop where I expect you to actually implement while you're in the room, right? And get specific strategies and tools that you can use immediately after you leave the seminar. Because like so many of my other students who actually build blogs, register websites, and create strategies to start making money even while they're still in the seminar room, right? So not only will I show you what you should be doing in your business, but I'll also reveal to you like step-by-step strategies and how to actually do it with many case studies, right, examples, and walk-through explanations on how to apply this to your particular business and customize it for your particular product and service so that you can immediately get benefits from it as soon as you leave the seminar room. There'll be a lot of many live case studies which we're going to show you while you're in the seminar room on how to implement some of these powerful tools, not in a year or even next month, but literally next week. And at the end of the day, you're going to have heaps of new tips, strategies, techniques under your belt, plus the know-how and confidence how to create a much more efficient, productive, smarter online and offline business. In fact, what you will learn at this event, you can immediately apply to any business and have it make more money with less cost and effort than anything you've ever done before. I'm sure you've heard these stories of almost overnight successes, on the internet, and the millionaires that have been created out of the leverage that internet gives you. So why not be the next person? All right, we're going to cover things like YouTube marketing, SEO techniques, search engine optimization, in case you haven't heard that before, which means how to rank when people do searches on the internet on page 1, Facebook traffic strategies, how to outsource your business, how to get cheap websites designed that actually work and get you customers and sales, things that get Twitter happening, Google, LinkedIn, and much more. I'm also going to reveal to you my strategies on how to build $1 million business franchise and get massive leverage and residual income, even if you don't have a product or cash today. Now, this is what all smart business operators are doing nowadays, and now you can do it too. So please don't miss out on this exclusive event. I promise you it's going to be worth your while to attend. Usually this kind of event sells out pretty fast, right? So book your seat while you can. Just click on the button below to register now and get ready to put your business on a fast autopilot to massive profits. Remember, I have been in business for over 15 years, and as any successful businessman would have done, I have clients and case studies to prove it. So I've probably collected over 1,000 rave reviews and testimonials from my clients. There's quite a few on this page below, so have a look at those if you want to see them. I'm not a fly-by-night seminar speaker who just read these tips, in some book and then decided to do a seminar because I think it's a good idea. I've implemented these and worked with many of my clients and made a lot of money doing it for my clients. I've also made a lot of mistakes. And I'm going to share those mistakes with you at the seminar so you don't have to make those same mistakes, and waste your money. My goal, should you attend my live seminar, and I think you definitely should be there, is to turn you into the next successful $1 million case study. So when you look back upon this journey that you've had in your business and you're making a lot of money, you're going to see this seminar as being the start of it. So book your seat now on the button below. I know you're going to love this event, and I'll really look forward to seeing you there as well.